Carlos, many congratulations. How did you assess it? How did you do it in the first place?
No, I think I didn't do anything. It's like everything that we did in the pitch today arrived from the players. And for me, after one difficult minutes at the beginning of the game, the team start to find a way how we can compete better the game. In terms of the defense, better them. In terms of the attack, better them too. I think with the pass of the minute, the team start to feel with more concentration, creating more problems to them, pressing better, defending better, and that's why we were able to use the mistake of them in the first goal, and we were able to stop the first minutes or the first feeling of the first minute because was difficult, this type of feeling. We changed the position of Aaron Rowe with Holmes to attack more with one real winger in the right side, to play with Holmes more, to link with O'Brien and with Toffolo in the left side. I think it helped the team to win a little bit of time with the ball in offensive half. And after the goal, we went to the second half trying to don't think that the game have to be over fast, trying to continue defending like we were doing, trying to create some option of attack. Sometimes it's not difficult because when you have the feeling that you need one result, you start to be thinking more to finish the game than to try to do things to get the game. But I think in a couple of counter-attacks we have very good options. In one of them we missed the opportunity to use 1-3 versus 2 versus the last line, but in the next action Bakuna scored one very good goal that allowed us to open one higher gap with them in the result. But after the team have to make an unbelievable effort today to defense because I know the quality of Nottingham Forest is too high, and without this level of effort, concentration and team spirit it will be impossible to get something positive today.
You're right to make that point, Carlos, because the lead that you created still needed to be defended, and your team kept working for you and for each other right until the end, which is something we've been wanting to see over a significant period of matches for quite a long time.
Always is important to find our strengths in the pitch. One of our strengths is to attack and have the personality to attack. Sometimes you can, sometimes you cannot. And another of the strengths of this team is like the team mentality that they have, because everyone needs to work in the relation with his mark, but at the same time focus a lot into help between us to can be stronger in defense. And I was thinking that today without this team spirit it will be impossible to have achieved this winning today.
How important individually was Harry Toffolo and having him back in the team on that left side? You surprised us with that selection today.
I think the fact that today Harry Toffolo only talks about Toffolo, because we were one player that only trained with the group yesterday, only one day. The day before he was doing a training, individual training, but only under these two short trainings he was ready to compete the minutes that he was competing. And it says about how important Harry is for us and how important it is to have players with this type of mentality.
But he will be the first to say that it was about the rest of the team. Had you ever doubted that collective work spirit before today? Because you have had difficult moments in the last week.
Sometimes it's a little bit strange because, of course, when you are winning one game, knowing that you need the winning, you are going to give in the pitch everything, and sometimes this spirit is more easy to watch. But I say the previous week when we didn't get the points, any point with Bournemouth, I was watching the team with a spirit in the second half too, knowing that we are playing many games in a row. For example, I said before that today we were playing, for example, with Nottingham Forest, and they have the clean week to prepare the game, and we have more games in a row now. So the other day I was watching that the reaction of the team was very positive, and for me it was important to find the second half the other day, even if we didn't get any point, to see the reaction, because it's important to arrive to the games with the feeling that you can get the points in the games.
And in the bigger picture of the championship table, do you now feel safe? Do you think the job is done now?
No chance. It's clear that with 47 points it's not going to be enough. We know that still we have 4 games left, and it's clear that we are going to need more points, so our concentration continue being the same one that I had today.
How badly injured is Fraser Campbell? What is the injury, Carlos?
We don't know, because he, in one of the actions, I think I didn't watch well. I didn't watch again back, but in the shoulders, correct. He went to the floor just with the shoulders, and he started to feel uncomfortable there. So we are going to see what happens with him. Is he can continue helping us, or he's going to miss some time without the team. We hope that no. We hope that Campbell be with us, because we know how important his mentality is too for us.
And Josh Koroma, how fit is he? Again, a fairly surprise selection. We knew he had minutes in the B team. in midweek, but in theory, could you start with him?
No, I don't think that his injury was too long to be thinking in him to start. I think his injury allows us to be thinking to start to win the fitness level on the football level, because one thing was the injury of Koroma, was a muscle or tendon injury. Another thing is the injury of Harry Toffolo, because it wasn't an injury of the muscle, it was a back problem that he had. So I think every type of injury we need to manage in different way, because depending on the type of injury, you are going to have less risk or more risk to put the players in the pitch.
Thank you, Carlos. Many congratulations.
You're welcome.